Remember when we froze Gal and then like brought her back and then froze her ass again?
So she's caught. Well, she's caught by two different things now.
Yo, that's like some comedy shit. Like,
I had to check her shit. I don't think she has anything she should have. I'm surprised of all the shit she got. I forgot. I never gave her this one thing, and that was a way of getting freedom of movement.
Damn.
Wait, why does it say she has it on?
She can only do it one at a time.
She could delay the effects of like I think the freezing glance, but then she can't, and then try to break the freezing glance with her spell sunder, but she's trapped by the chains of light.
Checkmate.
that bitch can't catch a break. At
Yo,
this
she
point, she might as well just join us. Like,
for real, man.
Um,
We could use another muscle.
this is like, hey, you can join us or we gonna freeze your ass again. Please don't do that. Like, I can
Back to the ice.
back into
Isn't there a Netflix series with that? With that guy Falcon? He was like there a Netflix series with that? With that guy Falcon? He was like they had like these little chips they put their the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them. But then the continent that they had from body chip. The skin fit on them.
I was about to say. 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 Those damn kids jumping on the. I was about to say. Those damn kids jumping on the. I was about to say. Those damn kids jumping on the. Hold on. Where's my shit now? Hold on. Where's my shit now? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see.
All right, there we go. 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 All right, there we go.
Going back to the ice.
All right, there we go.
Going back to the ice. Going back to the ice. Oh yeah, if Gale escapes Lewis, Cordes will know because he has Chain of Eyes casted on one of Elaine's followers. So it's a free action. So he's always constantly, taking a look.
All right.
Gale is a very strong melee character for sure. Never seen anybody break through force cage like that through physical willpower. That's impossible.
Okay.
You usually need magic. She's like the only person in Faerun that I've seen that done that shit.
Garrow's finally dealt with for now. Characters come up. You're in the. I probably should switch over to the scene map.
Battlenet? Oh shit! Oh.
Not that one. This
Oh, we used the entire map of Cauldron as a Battlenet.
one. All right, so characters are here.
Oh my god.
This chaos rock is flying in from over here. Looks to be about like 300 feet up in the air.
300 feet. That's not that
Oh, I did find the falling rule. It was in a dungeon. It was in Dungeon Master's Guide too.
high.
I knew I saw it somewhere. I was like,
what is it? Is it like around the same thing as
it said
500, 600
it's saying a fallen character reaches terminal velocity roughly 130 miles an hour or nearly 200 feet a second within the first round. So like the first round you fall 670 feet. And then every round after that it's like 1150 feet.
It should be like 400. All right. So it's almost like in 2 rounds, that's almost like 2,000 feet you fell. That's fast.
Yeah, it's almost like 2,000 feet.
Yeah, that's fast.
12-second drop.
Yeah, pretty much. I wonder how far it's like from the atmosphere to reach the Earth. I wonder. Anyways, for another time. That could take a while.
Yeah, I could take a bit.
What was I gonna say? As for
where's the bird at? I don't see it.
I probably should get like a little figure of it. That's true.
There? What a figure there. It's not within the. It's not what. We couldn't spot the bird before it got to the city. Like, I was outside of the city perimeter. So, like, Sino could shoot it down or something. Because now, if we shoot it down, it could actually kill people.
Better move.
Well, I know, Zano, you had that one thing where you could lower flying creatures, right?
Yeah.
That call shot for the wing. So he has anti-flying tech on him as it is.
Well, you gotta get some magic support too, obviously. Yeah, right. The right spell for this.
Of course, they got a lot of pictures of rock, but not a chaos rock, except for one.
Oh, Lewis, Marathon. He gained a lot of levels recently too, right? Because I remember, like in an earlier chapter, you sent me like his spells that he had prepared. He only went up to like level 7. So that means he used to be like level 13, 14 before, a few chapters ago.
That was a way back here. He's like level 17 now.
Yeah, so he must have been busy himself adventuring or some shit. A lot of levels. Went from 13 to 17. Good shit. I guess he must have been, doing shit in Cauldron that we weren't aware of.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a lot of levels, from 13 to level 17.
Chaos rock.
Yeah, because I thought that dude was always like high level, but I'm like, nah, wait, hold on a second. This dude was only casting like level 7 spells, like not that long ago, a few chapters ago.
He's been grinding.
Yeah.
Oops. No, go back.
Damn, man, I wish Darren was here. I wanted to see the Messor, like Dino, shit go on. I really did.
Yeah, sucks.
Look at that giant bird. We're gonna have a new holiday soon. Cauldron Thanksgiving. Everybody's gonna be eating chaos rocks for dinner.
Everybody will be. Fuck, where is it?
We're about to do some Shadow the Colossus shit right now.
Alright. Do I have this guy? Sure. I don't. Wow. Okay.
Shadow of Colossus has some very good soundtracks.
I won't be able to make the climb. Tell you that much right now. I'll have to fly because.
Could get some Phantom Steeds.
I'll have to get a picture from the book.
I think Relating is going to be his hands full with Orbis. Orbis is more dangerous.
Do we even see Orbis?
No idea. I don't even know what the hell that dude is at.
Yeah, you'll get a report. You got a report where he's at. Hold on.
I hope it's just them two and not other people. You remember when Cauldron got attacked once? There was like 4 fire elementals, a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, I remember it very well.
Yeah, fiendish.
We're gonna have to like build a missile, I think, in this city, man. So people can't just like fly in there whenever they feel like it. See, we had a missile right now. When that bird tried to fly in, got electrocuted.
It's true. We gotta get Kelvin and whoever he was casting that shit with. Start doing some life-giving epic spells. Put up a nice little fucking cheesy ass auto barrier.
This could be his trial run, and then so he could do the real deal with wherever he's gonna go and give his life for. You know, you can use this city. You know, try it out, see if it works first. You know, this is much lower scale. Because I guess what he did and these other people, they were trying to bring back a city that didn't even exist no more.
Yeah.
Like
the mythos shouldn't be taking anybody's life for real.
Right. A mythos wouldn't really, right. Silvery Moon has one also. It has a mythos. And I think it was, what's that? Who is it that lives there? Is it the symbol? It's one of the 7 sisters. I forgot the name. She's the one that, like, she runs that place. And she's the one that actually created that mythos. She ain't dead.
Illustrial?
Yeah, her. Yeah. And you could use magic in there, but you gotta have like the special like key.
Yeah.
You know.
I think she allows them for all of the knights in her Silvery Moon Guard. They're like mostly half elves and stuff.
Yeah, they even have a prestige class for wizards there. They're called like the Silvery Moon. Forgot what they're called. They're like mages, like meant to protect that city. It's a prestige. I think it's like a 5-level prestige class. I forgot what the name was. Obviously, those guys, they have access to cast any spell in there. Man, freaking Orbis looking lethal. Is he bigger than the Rock?
Nah.
Jesus. That's like a plus. Okay.
This dude's
you know what? It's time to freaking abandon Cauldron if that dude is that big. It's like, oh shit, fuck this. It's probably I-beams could reach like 1,000 feet radius. I'll be like, whoa.
Right.
Nah, he's what the fuck? Okay. He's he came in flying over the east gate.
Damn, that bird huge as fuck. Okay. Now we gotta choose who we go for first. I recommend we go after Orbis first.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if we could drop Orbis first.
He's over here by.
Break.
There he is. He's over here on Lantern Street, about to fly over the lake.
I see Orbis, but I don't see the bird.
It's to the east of the map. Maybe you have to scroll.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you could probably.
I see it now. That shit's dwarfing Orbis. Damn.
This guy Orbis is as big as a building. It's bigger than Millennium's temple.
For real. Imagine the size of those fucking eye rays. Those eye beams are gonna be.
Louis, how big is he? He ain't. I know he's bigger than
And he's twice the size he was before. He's about 25 feet in diameter.
Twice as
Is that huge or?
He's huge size, yeah.
Oh, he's huge size. Oh, okay.
He's big, and he's like, float. What's that word? Like floating and stuff.
Yeah, he's flying.
Question, because Claudius knows this already. You know that normally, traditionally, like they have like an anti-field ray, like a 60-foot ray, but like but Orbis's was like different though, because he was targeting one person.
Yeah, I remember that.
So when he targets a person with that anti-magic ray, does that mean that direction that he's facing, he cannot cast no eye ray because there's like an anti-magic field there also?
If he does the cone, then he can't shoot his eye rays into that cone. Yeah, it won't work. Yeah.
Oh, he could do cone also. He could do cone.
He can do cone like all beholders can, but he's also developed a technique where he can narrow it down and focus it on just one person.
Okay, so when
and completely lock them out. They're completely covered in anti-magic.
Okay, so when he locks that person down, okay, he still focuses eye rays towards that direction, or like.
Yeah, because it's no longer a cone. It's just like I don't know. I guess picture it as like a narrow beam that's just
right
automatically hitting you, and it's basically like a gaze. It's kind of like a gaze attack. I mean, it's just a gaze attack, but not, because it's not like if you close your eyes you're gonna avoid it. But like,
yeah, what's up, Darren?
Yo, how's it going? Like, what's happening? Tell me what's going on.
I hear this guy.
Well, right now it's just getting started. We left Lady Gao in the bottom of the temple.
Kill that bird.
And we're deciding to go whether we want to go after Orbis or whether we want to go after the bird.
Not after the bird, or kill the bird.
We're gonna eat that fucking bird.
Y'all take Orbis.
No, we take both. What are you talking about? Why are you?
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay.
I gotta trip a flying bird.
He said, "That's true. How you gonna trip a flying bird?"
You gonna trip a colossal bird?
I can knock it out and see if he fucking. You can take
The
Orbis.
bird should be getting triggered by the mind control.
He said if he gets his aura close enough to the bird, it'll break the mind control.
You know what will break the mind control? Death. Okay.
All right. Now, jokes aside, Watson, ask him this. Jokes aside, I'm serious now. The party, it seems that we're gonna focus on Orbius first. What does he want Messua to do first? Is he gonna like follow the protocol of the party, or is he gonna go out on his own and try and do what he said with the birds? Because since I'm gonna be controlling his character, does he want me like to mention?
Yeah, he says he's gonna do what they say.
He's gonna do what who says? Or the Vindicators?
Yeah, I guess for the Vindicators, because they want to know if you were gonna go off rogue by yourself, Darren.
No, that's not. Messua doesn't do that.
I was gonna have him to mention though by himself over there.
Yeah, I could hear him very clearly. You got him on speakerphone. Yeah,
I got him on speaker.
Yeah, I could hear him clearly.
Yeah.
So he could break the enchantment. Can he only break the enchantment as long as he's around the bird, or is it just like you break the enchantment and that's it?
It's got to be within 20 feet. Can
you break the enchantment by just being around the bird and it's over, or do you like, or does it last long by itself, like 24 hours?
My aura makes you immune to mind control by evil effects or something like
He said his aura makes him immune from mind control of evil effects.
No, it's not permanent.
It's not permanent, so he would have to stay there.
It suppresses it.
Okay, then that puts him out of the fight. So
he said, and that puts you out of the fight. Unless you could break the rock's like compulsion and then ride the rock towards Orbis. But I know who has handled animal like that other than
nobody got no animal.
And like,
ain't nobody's handled animal even going.
But Shensen's not here, so like, what are you gonna do?
Diplomacy is too many people are dying.
Jensen's not here. We gotta make this is a snap decision.
Marathon's kind of talking to her right now telepathically.
He said Marathon's talking to her right now telepathically.
Claudius, he goes like, I could possibly.
You can't speak rock. Rocks don't have a language, bro. They're animals.
They're animal They got animal intelligence. They're beasts. They're basically beasts.
No, it doesn't have intelligence.
It has intelligence, but it's an animal intelligence.
Claudius goes that he could like probably like.
He said he about to get a tone of intelligence on the rock.
Out of here.
So we can learn a language.
We're talking about saving this bird at the cost of thousands of lives.
I was just driving to my next job. Just trying to check on you guys, see what's going on. I wish I was there. Orbius.
Yeah, he looking badass now too, man. He got walking now.
He says Zyma better not shoot that damn bird or it's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna shoot the bird. I don't know why he's playing around. The bird will.
He said he don't know why you're playing around, but the bird will die. That bird's going down. He said.
That's not up for negotiation.
He said that's not up for negotiation.
It's up for negotiation,
Oh shit, Metro versus Zino.
I want to see this, yo.
It's that bird's life or Cauldron's life, and you know what I
Is that bird's life or Cauldron's life?
Can't Cynthia bring the bird back to life though? It'd be like
Cynthia doesn't have raised animal.
No, you could do resurrection.
She's not a druid.
No, yes, you could. You could resurrect it.
Oh, I can resurrect it?
It works on any living creature. Except, true resurrection. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work on outsiders.
It just doesn't work on outsiders.
Cast destruction on the bird.
So she can bring it back, but that's still like traumatic as fuck. Like y'all here fucking.
It depends on the situation. Like I don't
what?
want to beat up no fucking bird on the tail. Like,
if nobody's using it, yeah.
But it will serve a good purpose. It will feed the whole city for like a week.
Yeah, dude. It's like out the epic level handbook type shit, man.
I mean, yeah, she could raise it.
Like dark meat,
but
so.
you know, how many 25K?
Lou, he said send him the link.
How many 25K diamonds is she gonna be finding and using? You gotta think about that too. You know, somebody else comes and sends it. Somebody else comes and sends it again.
This bird is like epic level, bro. It's not. Because remember, we're level 20. So if the bird is gonna give us a challenge, it's automatically epic level.
Yeah, who did knowledge local? Okay, the ones who got the knowledge local, like your characters know, it's a chaos rock, and it's not an average chaos rock. That shit's been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, he said it's not an average chaos rock. It's been around for like hundreds of years.
It's advanced.
He said it's advanced.
It has even killed great worms before.
So it served this time.
That shit's been fighting dragons.
Do you know who else fought a dragon? I did. And you know what happened? It died. So
dragon tried to take its mountaintop lair. That chaos rock fucked them up. Every dragon that tried.
Yeah, anything like to beat up a dragon is a threat.
I'm gonna call y'all in like 20 minutes again. I just want to check on these guys.
All right.
The bird will be dead by then. I mean,
he said the Charles of the bird will be dead.
The bird will be dead.
On dragons. You know who else took on a dragon? I did. Okay. You know how it died?
He said, you know how that ended.
You know how it ended up? I died.
Monster Hunter. That's gonna be signed on his title. You know, Monster Hunter. You know, that's dragon.
Why do you say that? See, you say that. That's the game he put like 20,000 hours in.
Oh man!
Stop playing with me, bam!
You're gonna see Zyno walking around with an axe 4 times his size now.
Can't even use it, but you know what?
I worked for it. Okay.
You can make bullets off of his teeth. Probably got like big teeth.
Damn.
Epic level teeth, like epic teeth and shit. Like that's bullets.
Can I do that, Lewis? Wait a
I
minute.
don't know.
Don't play with me. 'Cause I'll do it.
How the fuck? It's got a beak. Where's the teeth coming from?
Okay, well, I can grind the beak.
I don't know. Some of these some of these dinosaurs really have teeth too. These dinosaur type birds have teeth.
Well, yeah, but not the rocks. Rocks got beaks.
Said the monster hunter. That's nasty.
What's the range of that single effect anti magic shit that Orbis does? Do I need to roll a check or something? Like arcane, whatever. That's the specific question Claudius wants to know. Let me know if I have to roll anything.
What's the what?
How far away is that range?
Oh,
the one that could like focus on one person.
yeah, he would know. It's
Because my arcane is like plus 50.
it's 150 feet.
Okay, so as long as he's 150 feet, he's good to go. Okay, good. Can't let that dude get close. What's his movement speed? I don't know that number, right? Because I never seen this type of beholder before. It's a freak of nature. We need to get an inevitable in here. You know, somebody's cheating death. I gotta summon an inevitable myself, so I can control it. I ain't joking. I think I could call it inevitable. I think level 9, right?
I'm gonna sit on a rooftop and just shoot him. That's what I'm gonna do. A true sniper.
There's no reason for Claudius to even be nowhere near the front line. So I ain't gonna be there like 20, 50 feet like I normally am, guys. I'll be like 300 feet plus away in the sky somewhere. Look at Lewis like, what, you think this guy's dumb?
Oh shit! All right. Oh, these were the okay. That was for Gao. She's been taken care of. So what y'all doing?
I don't know. Do we got to roll initiative? We ready to roll?
When you're ready to engage.
Roll around. Say it, man.
But your characters are across the damn city, so you'll have to like make your way to engage them, or wait for them to come to you, or meet them halfway.
Oh yeah, we're like on the other side.
We
Yeah,
have to go to
we'll teleport to a strategic place first. Before I do that, I'm gonna use my what's it called? Where is it at? Oh wait, Lewis. That again. I'm sorry. Same follow-up question. The antique magic stuff, is that also a ray or something else? Not the cone. The one that specified creature. Is that a ray effect or a ray effect as well, or is it something else?
What it does is it reduces the cone-shaped area to just target a single creature or object.
But it's still a ray. It's still considered a ray, correct?
Well, no, it's still considered a cone.
Oh, it's still considered a cone, not a ray. Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
'Cause I got protection.
Yeah, something that affects only that area type.
So we do go after Orbis first, then the rock.
I'm thinking so.
That would be.
This is what Claudius suggests. Like he talks to the party. I could quickly teleport the party nearby Orbis, and then I could temporarily try and see what I could do with the rock to slow it down, and then I could meet up with you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
What do you all suggest?
Well, speaking as Valadinum goes, if we are going to face any of these threats, we need to face them with concentrated and focused abilities. These are not either of these threats are not threats that we can take down or even affect separately to any measure that's worth it. No matter what we do in a situation, lives are going to be lost because we can't be two places at once. Not in this moment. Splitting up is just won't be advantageous for us. So the greatest threat here, I think, is Orbis.
All right.
Because Orbis has influence. Orbis has a thinking mind. At least thinking enough to create the strategy for us where he would be benefiting by splitting us up. So if we go directly at him instead of falling into that trap, it may be better off for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Better yet, I'll teleport us halfway through Orbis and the bird. That way we'll stick together and we'll take it from there. If any of the populace is in danger, then
I won't be able to affect Orbis from such a distance at all.
like look over here, like around here.
Yeah,
There.
that's where Orbis is located between him and the bird. That's blocks away. I won't have any line of sight or anything to
Oh,
him.
right here. Do you see like between those two buildings? I wish I could pinpoint somehow.
Oh, you mean right next to Orbis?
Like right around
Got
there.
you. I thought you
And
meant literally halfway
Like
between the
right
two.
there.
well, maybe like here, maybe like in a row, like a little bit of distance from him,
Okay.
like around here,
Yeah.
and then we can move up and so forth. And then the bird will be to our east, so we can handle both threats.
I mean, you might as well put me in Orbis's face.
Well, once we're there, we'll move you closer. We have to, but we cannot teleport the party too close to him.
Right, because of like
he'll shut down Cynthia and Claudius like right away.
yeah, that's true. Like immediately.
And then throw a bunch of rays on them, and that's it. The spellcasters are dead, so they can't really like get too close.
I will.
So it'll probably be we
Building.
could be in one of these roofs up here somewhere, like in the roofs. Wow.
I'll probably set up in a building to get better cover.
Yeah, that's smart. Snipe his ass from far away.
All right, so before we teleport, Lewis, Claudius, he pulls out his well, he holds out his right arm. He snaps his finger real quick, and his rune staff of caution appears. He's gonna use ray deflection. It only affects personal. I wish I could do it on everyone else, but it's only like a personal spell. So he's gonna do ray deflection on himself, and then he's gonna snap his finger again. Free action. The rune staff goes back into the glove, and and then he puts Claudius staff on his right arm. Got that?
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, so he'll use one of his level 4 spells, I guess, to sacrifice to use that.
All right. Which
ray deflection.
this a slot or which spell?
Let me see real quick. I'll use a slot. I'll be Guyver slot.
All right.
And he's also going to cast another Beguiler spell on the party. Let's see where it's at. Invisibility sphere. Let me see if that's what I think it is. Invisibility sphere. Let me see real quick.
Oh, is this like a second round of casting?
Yes, this will be the second round.
Okay.
Yeah. Since this spell functions like invisibility, except that this confers invisibility upon all creatures within 10 feet of the recipient. The center of the spell of the effect is mobile. Who should I make the center? The person that this invisibility sphere is in. Maybe I should leave Sino the center. These affected by the
Xyno's
spell.
taking cover. So
I know. So like basically, this is what I'm trying to do. I could do an invisibility sphere. So within 10, whoever I cast it on, let's say I do it on Sino, anyone 10 feet around him is invisible. Obviously, once we're there, we're gonna probably like spread out a little. I think it'll be
right.
more beneficial, at least for a little bit, for Sino to be invisible, so he can get in position and doesn't get targeted.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's smart.
Mestor and Mestor and Millennium, they want to be seen. So they're gonna be like, "Yo, over here."
Right.
And Claudius, he has his own way to like sneak around if he has to, or teleport away. So I'm not concerned about him. So but at least when we get there, so we don't get freaking like ambush or some shit. We don't know what's out there. You see, those affected by this spell can see each other and themselves as if unaffected by this spell. So that's good. We could see each other. For everyone else, we could see each other. That way, we could maybe get into a strategic point. Maybe we could sneak around to him or something. Any affected creatures moving out of the area becomes visible, but creatures moving into the area after the spell is cast do not become invisible. Affected creatures other than the recipient who attack negate the invisibility only for themselves. If the spell recipient attacks, the invisibility sphere ends. So once Cyano attacks, that's it. It's done. Or maybe we should do
make sure the shot is worth it.
Is Cynthia planning on doing attack spells?
No, she's planning on doing supportive stuff.
I'm going to take out my potion of haste and I'm going to use it.
All right, Lewis. So second round, Claudia's doing invisibility sphere, and then third round, he's gonna do dimension door.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's about it. Wait, does dimension door even get that far, or do I need to use teleport? How I don't know the scale of the city, Lewis. How big it is?
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to find also.
Because if it's bigger than what I think it is, then he might need to use teleport instead.
There we go.
Let me look up the range for.
Okay, there's the scale.
400 feet plus 40 feet per level. Okay. The level 28 times 40 plus 400. So he can only dimension door 1,520 feet. Okay, so
20 feet.
That's 2,000. You can only dimension door how far?
he can only dimension door 1,520 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would.
It wouldn't work, I don't think, right?
Hold on. It's 1,520 feet. It's about right there.
Caster level 28, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I think the range is long. It's shorter. Because I forgot that's from his Beguiler's spell. His caster level is slightly a little lower. Let me recalculate that real quick. Caster level for Beguiler is actually way lower. It's only 21. I was thinking 28. That's his wizard side. So 21 times 40 plus 400. It's only 1,240, Liz. 1,000, 1,200. 1,440.
That'll get you to like the middle of the lake before you fall in the water.
Nah, you gotta go with teleport. Yeah, that's gonna work.
So you're doing teleport?
Claudius
is it teleport or a greater teleport?
No, regular teleport.
Okay.
He knows it pretty very well.
teleport will do. Should be that.
Teleport. He'll use
One additional
the
creature per 3 levels. Yeah, you can bring everybody with that. Okay.
yeah. So he'll use that open slot. Is level 5 spell. It's one of his spell mastery feats, so I could do it as a standard action.
Open slot 5. Okay.
All right, so that's that. So that's on the 3rd round, and we're teleporting around. How far away is this over here from Orbis?
That's about
100 feet or less.
Hold up. Oh.
I want to have cover, maybe like behind this building over here. Let me see, let me use a different thing to point at. Maybe like behind this building over here, there, that blue thing. Well, we have cover from a building, but we know that he's nearby. 100% cover. That way, Sino could like move to position, and then everyone else could do what they got to do.
What's
Yeah, put a little blue dot there.
say very familiar? Let me roll the percentage.
Yeah, he's very familiar. I've been all around here. So.
Okay, you're good. So yeah, you get reports of where he's at. He's over on Lantern Street. Can't really see where he's at. So I mean, you could tell. Okay, so I mean, we could have a way you teleport to a location on Lantern Street that you know is
Safe.
You know, safe, like in an alley or
maybe inside a warehouse.
Oh yeah, or inside of like a warehouse.
We'll do that. Or behind the warehouse.
I'll say yeah, behind the warehouse. Hold on. What? Can you what? Okay, it's not. I'll get it later. It's not ready yet. All right. Okay.
I don't want to be fucking with a freaking beholder. I thought we were done with beholder.
All right, so
Yo,
your character.
you and I
Okay,
both-
so. Oh yeah, he put haste on himself.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I gotta haste everybody. I could do that now as soon as we land there.
Well, he drank a potion.
Who did?
Probably could have saved it. Zino.
Who did? Oh no, you don't need to do that, Sino. I usually always do like haste on everyone.
Yeah, he'll do that. Yeah, because it affects multiple people.
Yeah, do that when you're solo or if they dispel it from you. But yeah, like Claudius. As a matter of fact, right now, if we're not ambushed right now, the next spell Claudius have to cast is haste on everybody because I could target multiple creatures. Save that potion for solo.
All right. So party teleports. So it's the Vindicators plus Mirathon. Your characters are. So you're in the Lantern Street area. You can hear people screaming and shouting out and
The end of the world.
In fact, you could see nearby huddling like behind some debris, like what appears to be like a mother and father of like 2 kids. And they're like huddled there, hiding from the fucking beholder who's flying around through the streets, just zapping everybody he wants with the eye rays. You see some buildings that were like getting rebuilt. You see like perfectly disintegrated fucking cubed sections or parts of it, or
all that hard work and trying to reconstruct back to
For real.
You see a few people that are turned into statues, in like a running pose.
Damn.
And then you hear up in the skies, over here, it's flown in even deeper into the city and is lowering itself in altitude. The Chaos Rock as it screeches and what sounds like rage.
Not good, man. I've heard already inside the city airspace. Isn't there like a no flight zone in? About to make it.
It's a no flight zone.
Yeah, and I'm the anti-air missile. What's good?
Yeah, anti-aircraft artillery.
Okay. I say it right now. It's about. Let's see. It is about 100 feet up in the air.
Wow, that's very low.
Yeah.
It's casting a shadow over where it flies.
Well, I guess we don't got to go to the bird. The bird is close to us, just like Orbis.
Orbis is in this area that you teleported in. You don't yet know exactly where he's at. You gotta go looking for him.
Okay.
But yeah, your character's arrived.
Damn. Guess time to roll that initiative.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Initiative. Well, what else? No, I'm not until you confront something.
Oh, okay.
I thought when we saw.
No, you ain't see it. I mean, you're trying. You gotta go find them.
I'm casting. Okay, well, I don't know what the party's gonna do. I know they're gonna start moving out, but before they do that, I'm gonna cast haste spell on everyone.
We invisible. I mean, you have to. Oh yeah, you did cast the. That's the other spell you casted. Was that the Beguiler?
Yeah, it's the Beguiler, Invisibility Sphere. It's I
cast it on level.
Third level, yeah.
Okay.
Claudius cast it on Sino.
Oh, it like centers on him.
It's centered on Sino, right?
Okay.
So if I were to move out away from Sino or anyone, then we're not invisible. And Sino, you'll be invisible up until you basically make your first attack. So that basically you'll be able to get in position, and hopefully they won't see you. It'll be a sniping position. I'm casting. I'm using up Beguiler, a level 3 slot to cast haste spell on everyone.
All right, everybody's hasted then.
I don't have to cast my Walla because I already did it before with Gale on the Layman Shield and Meswell.
Yeah,
it should still be active. Probably another 18 minutes probably or something like that. Or 20-something minutes.
His aura, what is it, like only 30 feet or something like that?
What aura?
Mezorar's aura.
It's 20.
20? You can jump that high. Yeah, I can jump 100 feet. Actually, this might work out for us if the rock comes this way.
Everybody's invisible. Now everybody's hasted. What next?
That's it for me for now. I don't know if anyone else can.
All right. go find this motherfucker.
Oh, wait. I do want to cast something else. Sorry. I do want to cast something else. Since we don't know where Orbis is at anyways, and I see that bird flying, it looks like it's going to fly swooping down into the city, right? So Claudia's going to cast a spell. Hopefully it distracts it, so it doesn't attack the buildings or the people for now. So it's going to take him a while to cast his spell. It takes a full round action. Let me see. Well, first he's going to cast a level 3 spell. He has to use his prepare slot. Sonorous Hum. Level 3 spell, Louis. Sonorous Hum.
Oh, Sonorous Hum. Okay.
And then he's gonna cast another spell after. So he uses level 3. Wait, he don't got level 3 slot. He'll use his level 4 slot for Sonorous Hum. No, wait, I gotta prepare Sonorous Hum for level 3. Never mind.
I see it.
I see it prepared. Never mind. Oh, I'm glad I prepared that. So Sonorous Hum, level 3. And level 9. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Louis yoked me last fucking chapter. But
I yoked him.
I'm gonna cast some summon monster. Yes. Freaking air power versus air power, son. Yeah, Louis. So I'm pulling out that rod of giant summoning he has to augment his next spell.
Alright. Hey, what's after he casts his spell? So it's another round of spell. Okay.
Yep. It's gonna take it's gonna take like 2 rounds for him to cast all these spells. He's just trying to cast one spell, taking him like a true wizard, almost 2-3 rounds cast this shit. But we're not in battle mode, so that's perfect for him. This is the perfect time to do it. Alright, so he's using one of his level 9 slot. And he's gonna cast Summon Elemental Monolith, an air type. And he's gonna summon it right in the air next to the giant
that's why you asked about sizes.
Well, what happens if Orbis uses anti-magic on the summoned creature? Won't it just make the spell go poof?
I mean, I'm casting this elemental air 500 feet in the air. That means Orbis will have to fly way up there because I'm casting it near the rock.
Okay.
To basically distract us, so they'll fight it out.
Gotcha.
Any rounds that rock wastes fighting my air elemental. That's
going after the rock, not Orbis.
Yeah,
okay.
That's another round. That's another round that Cauldronites aren't getting eaten up or destroyed.
Okay.
So he's doing that as a distraction. So
got you. I thought the elemental was going after Orbis. I was like, it's summoned, so it's gonna get yoked.
That's why he's casting an air elemental.
Nice. Yeah. That's dope.
I told you, son. I'm gonna provide you some air support out there.
Literal air support.
Yep. So instead of huge, Louis, it's a freaking colossal air elemental. Yeah.
Where's the spell? What's it called?
Summon Elemental Monolith.
Oh, it's your open slot. What level is it?
Yeah. Level 9. It's a level 9 spell. I'm gonna use one of my level 9.
Oh, this guy's like,
from the jump. That's smart, yo.
Elemental.
Hey, gotta save people, man. Gotta save people.
What is Sonorous Hum? What do you next spell you cast with concentrations? Maintain.
I cast the Sonorous Hum first.
Oh, to maintain the summoning.
Yeah, to maintain the concentration, so I don't have to concentrate on it. Right. So I can focus on doing other shit. Powerful spell, but it makes you have to concentrate.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, concentration.
Around.
Completely arcane. You summon a tremendously powerful creature once an elemental monolith. It appears. All right, so I assume you just throw it up 100 feet in the air, right, with a rock.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kind of freaking grapple the shit out of it.
It's like when Naruto summoned that giant frog.
Gamabunta.
Do you speak Oron, right?
Yes, I do, sir.
Yep. He's like, I'll make sure I speak the fucking
I
elemental
speak
creature's
Oron.
language.
He knows Oron.
Because that shit'll be sitting there like, yeah, what do you order me to do?
Yeah. It says as soon as you cast it, it attacks the nearest creature, but any like further commands you have to communicate.
Right.
So off the bat, before I even say anything, he's gonna attack that bird.
Right.
And then if I want him to like grapple it or body slam it or turn into a whirlwind or whatever, that I have to communicate. War on. Oh, I made sure Claudius knows
just
what that is.
sweeping up coals and just
Jeez, the elemental monolith, like their lesser kin, the elemental monoliths are living incarnations of the elemental forces that compose the multiverse. They're so powerful that only the mightiest of summoning spells can draw them to the material plane and compel their service. And even the caster dare not take his attention from their control for even a moment. Monoliths are great rulers and princes among their kind, obeyed by even the elder elementals. Only the primal elementals are more powerful. It's like...
Yeah, I summoned a prince. Get over here.
You summon elementals?
So it's normally a gargantuan with your spell made it colossal.
Yeah, colossal. I wonder how big that shit is.
So your characters see a fucking almost a practically deific looking towering creature that seems to be a
Is it naturally invisible?
that seems to no it says it seems to be a shapeless cloud ringed by powerful currents of air. Distortions in the vapor and wind seem to suggest two eyes and a ragged mouth. No, this thing can be seen.
I want it to be seen because then
This thing can be seen. Everybody sees this shit in the fucking sky. It's like, what?
No, this shadow is a colossus over here.
This is fucking wild. Is this what high-end gameplay looks like?
So it seems.
The voice of it sounds like the roaring of a tremendous windstorm when they speak.
Damn.
Which it had, it has just like those who speak Arn can just hear it, and through this windstorm that your characters can even you can feel it from even there on the ground. It's just you just hear, how dare you summon me for this? If only I can destroy you.
Claudia's making enemies. I need to work.
Look at that. Like, hey, listen, bitch.
I mean, you gotta think. They're like lords. They're like lords on the elemental plane of air. They're just chilling there on their home, and all of a sudden, it's like I'm above some city. There's a fucking big ass bird over there. Like they ain't ever gonna be happy about that. Neutral, no matter what alignment. This thing's, they're neutral in alignment, but that's all the more reason for it to be pissed. It's just like, I am minding my own business, and here I got to deal with another caster summoning my ass.
and then usually casters like some of them are powerful in their own right. It's not like they can use
right.
Every song causes an alignment check. Like, listen, I'm sick of this shit.
That's what's funny, because, like, unless they go far out their way to, like, track down the summoner and then find a way to, like, get them killed, like, usually they're just, like, usually they're just like, fucking hell, if I could actually one day get my hands on this summoner. One day. But,
they're ageless creatures, so one day could actually happen for them.
It's true, but it's like, it could actually happen, or like, it's like, it's not so like gonna go out of it's not gonna go out of its way to go to the material plane and do all that bullshit. It's just,
they don't have like the.
Well, maybe some do, and that's why they end up dead.
It would have to be. I was saying, that's true. It would have to be a particularly ambitious and unique elemental monolith that, like.
That dude has his own name. He's not like a basic fucking monolith. Like the prince that fucking killed Metsuwa the first time. He wasn't a
Right.
regular salamander.
Or it could just be a monolith that just fucking got used to it. It's just like, what? Oh, okay, whatever. This is my life.
If I learn their name, I could even summon the same one over and over.
To develop a relationship with it.
Yeah.
That's what I normally do with my summoners. I pick one animal and then or one creature type, and
Well, I do. That's what I'm saying. I do.
Because then you could give it items and shit.
That's what
and
I'm
it
saying.
comes back
Well,
with those items.
there's an optional rule in the DM guide where it's like you can choose to have the player have more control over their summon monster spells if you choose to like make the monster like unique. Like you can have you could assign it stats, feats, and whatever.
Yeah.
And
you
then
let me do that with Althea.
but it's like and they're like every time you cast a summon monster spell for that creature, that's the same creature that will always come to you.
When I summoned that bard-looking fox creature, I always summon the same one. Hey, what? He's very.
And they said, and they were like, and the rule was saying because it's the same creature, like you could give it items, and when it returns with the item. But when you summon it, it's summoned with whatever item that you gave it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's OP. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's fucking cool, man. You could
always have you always have a party on deck. Like, oh, let me summon my crew real quick. They got all this gear and shit.
Right, and the other thing that they did was, and this was in a Dragon Magazine article, they had an article just on summoners, and like it expanded the summon monster list. And one of the things it said was what DMs should be doing because there's so many creatures to summon, not just outsiders, but outsiders, elementals, extra planar, and even and if it has a template attached to it that makes it extra planar, like it's hundreds. Well, with the templates, thousands. So they were like, to balance this out, and to make it easier, to have it where each, if somebody's to have it where the spellcaster makes a list of summoned monsters, which I haven't had Claudius do yet, but when they cast summon monster, they can pick up to like their ability score modifier. So if they have intelligence of 18, they can pick like 4 creatures that's on the summon monster 1 list. And there's hundreds of them. You pick 4 monsters, and those are the only 4 you can summon anytime you cast summon monster 1. And obviously, if your intelligence goes up, you can add more to that list, etc., etc. And it goes for each summon monster. So like summon monster 2, you pick 4 creatures to add, you pick 4 creatures from that list. Summon monster. No, was it? I think it was 3. It was 3 plus your modifier. That's what it was. So with Claudius's intelligence right now, like each from summon monster 1 through 9, you can pick 13 creatures for each one. And then whenever you cast summon monster, you pick which one from that 13 that you want. It's a way to balance it so that conjurers, don't have like 1,000 fucking different options.
So that means that he'll be limited to like 13 different creatures. No more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. But you saying that you could customize them, like stats and all that shit, or no? Yeah,
there's another optional rule, and that one's in the DM guide where you can customize them, and it's just, it's the same creature that comes every single time, which I thought was pretty cool too. So
I think that's pretty cool too, though. 13 different monsters per level. It's actually a lot. That's a lot of variety.
Summon a Minotaur with
13. I could choose like 3 creatures from like the lower planes, 3 creatures from the upper planes, 3 neutrals, and then like the other miscellaneous per level. That's pretty cool.
Plus, it makes the summonings like more personal.
Right.
And in a sense also, especially if you're summoning lower fiends, like dangerous, because if you're summoning the same fiend every time,
yeah,
he will always know you, and they will always, they'll always be scheming like, oh, this guy summoning me mad times, like.
Listen,
which means what ends up happening is they'll end up knowing you as much as you know them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if, like, say you summon a fiend and they're like, and they actually like, and they work for Gratz or something, right? And then like you summon them, and then they go back home, and they go to like Lord Gratz. There's this particular wizard that summons me a lot. And I just found out that he carries this artifact on him. I saw it when he summoned me to like that's godlike. Like that's, I like that.
Like a real story plot right there. Like,
right. And Gratz is like, so you say okay? Describe to me this caster that summons you quite often. Like, yes, my liege. Yeah.
That sounds fucked up. Like, what are you talking?
Yo, Louis, you remember.
See, this is shit I come up with.
That's some fucked up shit.
Louis, that's the perfect.
Well,
Louis,
that's the price of that's the price of summoning fiends. Good luck.
Louis, you have a lot of fun with that character. Demon said, because he's going the Malcolm vote for Prestige class, right? They specialize in summoning, and holding demons and shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So that idea would work perfect for that group.
Yeah, for real.
This man dead
This
ass
dude
was
is
something.
trying to dominate demons. Like, yo, bitch.
Dude, that thing coming.
All right, so let's gain the giants and the giants template.
I got the base stats from the complete arcane for the elemental air.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Since it's gargantuan, what goes up?
So it's got +2 to strength and constitution, +2 extra HP per hit die, -1 penalty on dex, on all rolls and dex. Okay. Size increased by 1, so it's a colossal size. So its AC is up by 3, increased dice roll. Oh, the attacks. The damage goes up. That's right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got +4 to strength and con and -2 dex. Okay, so
It probably has a lot of HP now.
I was gonna say it's got an extra 72 hit points.
Nice. So it has a total of 378 plus 72.
Its AC went up by 3, so it's 34, but then it went down to 33 because its dex went down a little bit.
So the HP is 450 HP. Man, that's very good. That's a lot of HP. Very meaty.
Right. Its AC is 33. Its attacks is plus, it's colossal, so instead of -4 to its, instead of minus, so it's another -4 to its attacks, but then it went up by 2, so it's like a -2 to its attacks. It went up to 36 because of, it went up to plus 36 to its attacks because of its size, but then it went back down because it went from gargantuan to colossal. There's a size penalty to attacks and AC.
36 to attack. What's the damage it do?
Oh, so wait, so then that means its AC is not 33. It's actually lower.
AC went down.
Yes. Gotta take that and run with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slower, Louis. Slower.
Its AC went up to 34, but then -4 . Okay.
What's the AC? I don't know. Oh, remember, since it's aerial creatures, they got a -2 to attack because it has air superiority. It's an air elemental. So kind of his AC goes up by 2. Well, I guess the other creature gets a -2 to attack this creature.
Yeah, there was a size increase on the gargantuan. So its AC and attacks go down by 4. Okay. Oh, it's saying they use the giant. Increase dice roll 4 sides bonus. 2 strength for constitution minus 2 dex. Okay, yeah. So his AC went up from 31 to... Fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Went up from 31 to... It's supposed to be plus 500. 31 to 36. And then we take off 4, so it makes it 32. And then because the dex went down... Oh, the dex stays the same. Okay. So 32. Its AC is 32.
So it's a net gain of +1 to AC now. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
AC 32. Strength is up by 8, and its constitution is up by 4. So it's got an extra +2 to its fortitude. It's got an extra, what did I say, 72
HP.
hit points. It's got an extra +4 to damage. It's got an extra +4 to attack, which gets canceled out
Okay.
because of its size. So it's back down to...
It remains at 34.
So it's like 0. Yeah, it stays at 34.
And damage goes up to 66 plus 15. All right, so I got because I got 3 statistics then.
Well, no, not even 66 because it's colossal, so it's even higher. It does even more than that. Let me go find it. Yeah. Record this down. So, it's 8d6 now.
Oh wow, pretty a lot of damage. Your heart out, man. I have like 3 of these fight masks. 3 now, so you can practice.
So it's whirlwind attack because its strength went up by what 8.
It could affect colossal creatures and smaller now or no?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's true. Also,
that'd be great because if I could get it stuck in a vortex, then that means that bird can't move, and then we don't have to kill it. Well,
Right.
actually, sign up to kill it, but at least it won't.
so instead of huge or small creatures, it would be gargantuan or small creatures. They'll take damage when caught in the whirlwind. Affected creature must... So instead of DC 39 reflex save, it would be a DC 43 reflex save.
Right,
Because
right.
it's strength based, and since its strength went up by 8.
Does that get... If you're stuck in the whirlwind, you cannot escape, or you can still move around?
If you're caught in it, they take 46 damage. It has to make the reflex save.
Another one.
Oh, it makes a reflex save when it comes to contact or take 46 damage. And then it makes a second save will be picked up by it and held suspended. And then automatically taking 46 damage every round. If the creature can fly, it can do a reflex to try and escape every round.
Got it. That's a perfect technique to try and stop. Get it.
But if they're trapped in the whirlwind, they can't move except to go wherever the monolith carries it, or to try and escape the whirlwind.
Perfect. All right, this might actually work.
Creatures caught in it also take a -4 penalty to dexterity, -2 to their attacks. They got to make concentration checks to cast or use a spell-like ability. And they can have as many creatures trapped inside it that will fit in the whirlwind's volume.
Put Orbis in there.
Just hold the motherfuckers in.
Yeah, just throw Orbis in there also and Gale. For shits and giggles.
While in whirlwind form, it cannot make slam attacks and does not threaten the area around it.
Got it.
Thing is, I think the whirlwind would be bigger too, because it's 10 feet wide at the base and up to 50 feet wide at the top. But if it's colossal now, it's up to 80 feet tall. But if it's colossal, I guess the numbers would go up on that.
Louis, they even on page 157, Complete Arcane, they have a picture of the air monolith. It looks like a huge giant cloud.
The rock is colossal size, so I don't even think the whirlwind would affect it. Because it would only, no.
Okay, never mind. All right, so
It'll
I guess
affect gargantuan or smaller, but not colossal.
Yeah, it's colossal, that creature. Got it. That's true. Okay, I guess he'll stay in the regular form then and just attack you.
Airborne creatures take minus. Oh wow! Airborne creatures take -2 attacks against damage.
Well, that's good to know, though. In case if Orbis gets a little out of line, we can always Orbis get stuck in there.
All right. So
I used up like my 30% of all my spell slots for the day. So that's good.
Air
Hopefully it's worth it.
I forgot it.
Archmage shit now, son. Archmage. I haven't like really dabbled in a while.
Oh, I'm gonna use this shit. I got the perfect image for this shit.
Oh yeah. You see, Louis, we used the magic items you gave us. I got to use that rod finally. Look at that shit. That shit looks dope. Enlarge it for a second. Put it big. So we can see
Put it big.
Yo, look at that, guys. That's what freaking quality something.
Damn, that shit's dope.
Claudius
summoned the air monolith like a giant, like the most powerful, like the second most powerful, like elemental other than like an elder one. It's like colossal size and shit. It's going to take on the bird.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
He's like, get the fuck.
Two deific beings.
Whose turn is it?
But we didn't roll initiative yet, so
We haven't found Orbis yet.
we're looking for Orbis.
Oh, you know, see how this thing's back alive.
Ask Darren if he's almost home.
Pachar said, "Are you almost home?"
Nah, I gotta go to another place.
He said, "Nah, he gotta go to another place."
Alright.
I got like 12 grand in my car. I have to drop it off to my boss.
He said he got 12 grand in his car. He gotta drop it off at his boss.
Sounds like a drug dealer, man.
I'd be scared to ever fucking drive around with that much.
I don't get stopped by the cops, man. They'll be like, you explain this $12,000.
Cops or fucking robbers, even whatever.
Yeah.
Better get strapped there and get a license. I don't know if how clean his record is.
Let me see if I can do everything. Try to do everything quick so I can drop it off and I'll come back home. So I live right next to where I gotta go.
Does New York even have a concealed carry fucking permit?
I don't think we do. We can't have people.
Yeah, so if I was in Darren's line of work, that's what I would invest in.
He could get a fire if he's security. I think he could get a firearm, but only for his job when he's performing his job as security.
Yeah.
When he's going home, nope. It has to be like, cannot be the magazine cannot be. It has to be like a separate container.
Yeah, concealed carry is only legal with the NYPL. Damn.
One of my neighbors has a loophole to be able to carry a firearm because you can legally own a firearm, right, with the permits and all that, and at home for protection. And outside of the home, at least here in Long Island, there's no concealed carry. But if you go into like a gun range, then yes, legally you could have a gun in your car, correct, or in your person. But what about like if it's like 2 a.m. or whatever? How you gonna make that? How can you explain that? Well, this guy Lou, he's part of this gun club where they have like a shooting range, and he has the key to the place. So he could always say, "Oh, I'm going to the gun. Look, follow me, cop, if you have to." and he'll go to this shooting range at 3 in the morning, and yep. So he found a loophole to be carrying packing heat legally. I'm like, damn, I ain't doing that shit though.
All right, so we got this arrow. Okay, so what's next?
I'm having it engage the creature.
All right. Well, I meant for everybody else.
Oh yeah. All right.
I mean, for Valatum, there's nothing he could really do to prepare until actual combat starts. He doesn't have anything that's gonna last long for him. But for Sin,
Let me see. Well,
most of her buffs are already on. That she's in the cast, she's for her spell list. She has stuff that's like gonna be done on the spot for real. I mean, I guess you could do darts of life, but even then, like, just looking for Orbis, we're not sure how long that could take. I don't want to just do it prematurely and have it just hanging out there.
That's the question. How are your characters tracking this goddamn?
Follow the screams, I guess. Follow the stone fucking bodies that we see in mid-flight. I guess she could do maybe Iron Body would be good for her to do now, because I think Iron Body lasts a long time. Probably not. Global Invulnerability, yeah. Or Shield of the Archons. Ooh, we're outside. That's good. Fucking, I could do Comet Fall from mad high up in the air and get good damage on it. About to hit this dude with a Purified Comet Fall. A star call from Mount Celestia itself. About to do some supernova shit on this dude. Wait till I see him.
Meteor.
I'm about to do Comet Fall. Purified Comet Fall. Do face stick challenge. If Metsuar's here, I could do face stick challenge between him and Orbis, and have him and Orbis locked in their own small pocket universe where they just fight each other. And then we could go take on the bird.
Yeah.
Something tells me it won't be all that easy though. Purified Umbral Strike. Woo! I can't wait to cast these purified spells. It'd be fun to touch this for the first time. Yeah, I don't think there's anything she could really do until she sees Orbis or her stuff she has on already, or her buffs. And the buffs on the party, they're already there. The only one I don't have up is Bear's Endurance, but everyone's benefiting from boosted Constitution magically anyway from an enhancer bonus, so it doesn't really do anything for you guys.
I mean, if we don't know what Orbis actually is, Claudius has a spell that will probably let him know exactly where he's at if he needs to cast it. Claudius, we don't know what Orbis is at. Is that what you said, Louis?
You know he's in the area. Could be, you're looking from where you're at. You don't see him. He could be flying in and out of buildings or between alleys. He could be on the street right now, or he could be up in the air. Considering he's not an idiot. He's obviously not going to expose himself being too high up in the air. He's just probably flying between cover this entire time. I guess you could do. I mean, you could ask people that you could try and ask somebody who's nearby or who's running.
That would take two. Claudius has
or you can track, or you can.
We don't have a tracker, but we got magic.
You can do perception checks and get a general sense of where he's probably at. Just judging from the like Matt said, from like the sounds of the screams and any sounds of destruction.
Well, there's mad light archons. I'm pretty sure they should be
Alright.
aware right now. Like they should be following him or something.
So Claudia's gonna use
That's
one
true.
of
I need to know how many archons did she have out?
Do you communicate with them telepathically or something? Or
They could communicate telepathically. Yeah.
all right, if you could figure it out that way, then if not, I got the right spell to find them like this. Just let me know.
What's the name of the spell again?
Divination.
I think it's called servant or something like that.
All right.
It's in the Book of Righteous.
I got the locate creature on deck. Just let me know. And I know Claudius personally with his name and everything. So I could like basically know exactly where he's at. That's one of the prerequisites of the spell, like how well you know the creature. I think we know him pretty well.
There it is. Call faithful servants. Abstinence and celestial, which she meets. 1d4 lantern archons.
I wanted to cast it multiple
They
times.
serve you for up to 1 year as guards, soldiers, spies, or whatever holy purpose you have. No matter how many times you cast this, you can control no more than 2 hit die worth per caster level. What's her caster level, like 18? So 36 hit die. If you exceed this number, all the newly called creatures fall under your control. Any excess return to their home plane. So you can the character must abstain from casting conjuration spells for 3 days prior. Well, okay, she did all that. So she got 36 hit die worth of Lantern Archons, which I think is like 36 of them.
That's perfect, bro. Come on. 36.
Are they like surveillance cameras, like drones, like
yeah, because they could each do a ray that does 1d6 damage. So imagine 36 and that's 36
d6. Oh, whoa.
They could do a heal.
Is that an automatic hit or they gotta roll an attack?
It's a ranged touch attack.
Oh, still range touch. It's a good probability to hit most creatures. Level 10s and below.
Yeah. So we could be seeing them right now, just fucking.
Right, yeah, they're one hit die each, so it's like 36 Lantern Archons around the city.
36, and I think they could do heal. I think they could do something like that, or create food and water or something like that. I think it was create food and water because it was cool because that means they could go around, they could feed the hungry people in the city.
Oh man, this city is so sufficient, man.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they got damage reduction 10.
Yo. They're good, bro. They're good.
Even for level 1, they're not that fragile.
For 36?
No, they're that fragile, yeah, for level 1. Aura of Menace. They shoot light rays out that deal two of them. They deal 1d6 damage.
Look at that. So you can do 36 d6 twice.
Immune to electricity and petrification. They got Magic Circle against evil, so summon.
They can't be possessed.
Can't be possessed or controlled, or summon creatures can't physically attack them.
Right.
They can teleport.
Get out of here.
So they can just hang around an area, teleport to another spot in the city. They're patrols. And at will they can do aid, detect evil, and continual flame. So they can provide light at night, wherever they want, as many as they want. But you know what? Let's light up the streets. They can do that. They can, they can discuss. Find evil creatures, and they can do aid at will, which means they can continuously keep giving.
How long they last?
They can
aid at will, so that we could get a plus 36 on something.
No, they can continuously keep giving temporary hit points to.
Damn.
When you summon them,
when
you summon them, how long do they stay? How many days?
For a year.
For a year. Holy shit!
They're there for a whole year.
What level spell is that?
6.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good spell.
But you need you got to be abstinent and you got to be a celestial. But she's a celestial mystic. They can cast celestial only spells.
Oh, nice. That's OP.
That's why I changed the name to Cauldron City of Lights.
Yep. Have a whole bunch of light lanterns at nighttime. Lights everywhere. People feel safe. Yo, I mean, one of those little things is just it's more formidable than even a level 2 human fighter guard.
They
Yeah.
don't. They don't. I thought they did. They don't have. They don't have telepathy, but they do have tongues, which means they can speak with anybody that has a language.
Anyone, yeah.
So any foreigners here don't, they could speak with them.
Yeah, they can help their translators too. That's
Translator.
godlike.
Yeah, that's what sounds so peak. So not like that.
They're perfect for a fucking city for real.
They are. Yo, but Leighton, you should run for major. There's still a vacancy for us.
All right, so and
Louis,
this,
did anybody become Lord Major?
so-
Major. Who became Major after Orbis? Is it still vacant?
who became mayor? It's still vacant. Nobody really had time to because somebody from one of the noble families would have to step up.
Fuck them.
But nobody's been able to I mean, basically, there's a power vacuum right now. Like nobody knows what noble is going to be, good to step up to the plate. But they didn't really have a chance yet to even discuss that because of all the shit going on. And then I think, when did Orbis?
Sino, you want to get into politics? You want to be the Lord Major of Orbis?
Trying to think, how long was it before the whole volcano? I'm trying to think, how long was it before
He'll be a good enforcer.
Trying to think how long was it before the volcano started erupting, before they could even decide who.
I don't trust these
I don't think it's been that long since that happened.
Right.
We need to put our own mold in there.
At the moment, it's the the direction and power. Right at the moment, it's more of a council, between the heads of the noble houses and the churches. So Genya and Akeshgar.
What about us? We don't have a seat in the table in that council. I mean, we're very influential now.
Didn't we have that issue beforehand?
Your characters are called in. Your character.
They gave us the authority to
your characters,
arrest people, but that was about
your
it.
characters. When it comes to the politics, your characters are there as consultants.
Fuck out of here. They still exist because of us. We're being used
Politically. Everything else, your characters have practically almost free reign as long as you're not running around breaking laws, but you have free reign. It's like the Riavati incident. They were because she was. I think the Riavati is also one of the noble houses.
Yeah, we took her out. We took out one of them.
But
they wish they could do something to us, but they know we can't fuck with those cats. We can't arrest them.
For real.
But yeah, stuff like that. But the deeper politics, your characters.
We need to do it.
Your characters are consultants. You don't have political power.
We need to groom a politician, put them in. It would have been Kai, but then Kai would have betrayed us too. So we need Simon.
Well,
it turns out that now you can modify Kai's mind, his memories.
Wait, hold up. The group does have some political power because Cynthia and Valenum set up a church. They set up a religion, so they have a seat at the table.
Okay, good. All right, good. At least we get to hear stuff from.
All right, let me join. I'll be mayor. Fuck.
You don't have to be a nobleman, right? Can anyone run for major, or it has to be a noble person?
Somebody from the noble house, one of the noble houses.
I thought anyone could run for major.
I'll ask if they can vouch for me.
Well, I vouch for you, man. We need to change the laws here. Let's take shit.
Because clearly the noble houses don't have what it takes to run the city anymore.
We need a revolutionary, the Che Guevara Sino.
Well, the original mayor was.
Sino is like Fidel Castro.
The original mayor was fucking killed and got subsumed.
He was killed and got subsumed by Orbis, and then and he was wearing that magic simulacra suit that was immune to true seeing, so nobody was able to see through his disguise as Vilantru.
Vilantru, yeah.
Actually, no, yeah, he was Vilantru, but he got close to the mayor, and then because he was close to the mayor, he was able to manipulate him and control him, and then kill him.
Oh, I thought Valanchu was the major.
No, Valanchu became over the years, and he became a noble of the city, not a founding noble, but like he became a noble of the city, and quickly gained political power. And yes, a lot of people did question it. They were like, they kept an eye on him, but he made sure to cover his tracks. That's pretty much it, because all these, especially the founding noble houses, they descend from families that founded Cauldron. Because you have them, and then you have like nobles that moved in over the years, kind of like how Waterdeep is. Like Waterdeep has nobles that were there from the beginning, and then it has nobles that just put in enough money in Waterdeep to buy their way into nobility. Obviously, the founding nobilities, people are going to feel, entitled because of seniority. It's the same situation here. It's like, actually, the laws are set up so that you have to be a member of a founding noble family. That, so if your family became nobility like 200 years after it was already founded, like nobody from that house. I mean, you're gonna have political say, but you're not gonna. You're not gonna be up in line for like being the mayor of the city, because you're not a founding noble house.
Time to clean house.
I would say, obviously, it would have to be a situation of all the founding noble houses had to have like.
Or just take them out of the picture.
Been taken out of the picture, so then it would just go to the next ones that are in seniority.
It could be like, yo,
they can take care of their city. Then go ahead and they can go fight Orbis. Then, like clearly they're not doing enough to help their city, but we are.
So okay, so in this case, there's
the captain of the Musketeers. He could be like take the militia and turn against the nobles.
Yeah, I got
The sign of the Che Guevara side, revolutionaries.
I'm in North Korea. This shit. Watch me. No, let me stop. Let me stop.
Cynthia. Okay, so Cynthia sees a few lantern archons in the area. One's actually whizzing by. Thing is, your characters are invisible, so he can't see you.
Yeah. Well, I call out to it.
Okay. It stops and turns in a direction. Like it recognizes you. You're the conjurer, but it doesn't see you. It's
like,
can I do a chain of eye on that lantern so I can see whatever they're seeing whenever they're flying around? We can use that. That's the way.
That's up to you.
What do you think?
Yeah. So
how fast are they? They're very fast, right?
Yeah, they're pretty fast. They got a good flight speed. I think it's like 120 feet or some shit like that.
I could cast like 2 or 3 different
60 feet.
Yeah, I could cast like 2 or 3 chain of eyes on them, on different them. And then whoever finds whoever first, Claude will know.
It's like I got your own CCTV scanners right now.
I got it.
So yeah, so it stops and it's like, yes, how may I be of service? It's like the light, the lantern arcane, the light pulsates with each word that comes out in a very soft tone.
So Cynthia goes, pardon me, guys. Cynthia goes, we're looking for Orbis, the threat in the city, the Beholder. What part of the city is it located?
Come, I will lead you to. I will lead you to the monster.
All right. So Cynthia relays to the party that following the light archon, the light will take us to Orbis. The lantern archon. Sorry.
Okay, you got a lot of networks and connections in this city. It is our home turf for once.
I could have sworn Metsuar had like a feat or something where he gets a bonus for fighting in his hometown.
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
does. He's got
Defender of the home,
Defender of the Homeland, like plus
Yeah.
1 in the AC.
+1 to AC and attack or some shit like that, right? +1 attack. But it's in his homeland.
He got a feat that says Defender of the Homeland, but he want to save the bird trying to kill everybody.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of
He has survival alignment check. I'm sick of this. Okay.
like choose.
I'm
What
more
comes first?
surprised that he has a feat called Defender of the Homeland, but he wants to go out.
All right, so you follow the lantern.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
All right, so you got your characters follow the Lantern Archon. It takes you down Lantern Street, and it goes down like an alley. Meanwhile, the Air Monolith and the Chaos Rock they
Clash of the Titans.
clash of the fucking Titans in the air and just start going towards each other. The Air Monolith has got its, like in the pictures, it's formed like fists, and it's like flying towards flying towards the Superman style like this, about to crash into the rock, and the rock's just.
That monolith does a lot of damage. 86 plus 15 damage, 2 attacks per round. Plus, it has like improved critical on its slam attack, so it's 1920 critical threat.
Damn.
I know, it's no joke. Yeah, those twos are gonna be up there for a while, but that's good. Gives us time to focus on Orbis.
That's one heck of a fight to see as a citizen of Cauldron. Just look
I
outside
know,
of your
right?
window.
See, for most people that aren't like sophisticated, most of them are peasants. They think it's like two deities fighting. Like what the fuck, dude?
Right.
It would be cool until like you realize that this is your house.
Right. Your shit getting destroyed.
It's gonna be raining down bird blood down there.
But those are the people that end up probably becoming adventurers and shit, leveling up, going through that kind of trauma and surviving.
Look at Aaron from Attack on Titan. That's what made him become an adventurer.
Yeah.
Create an adventurers guild in Cauldron. Wait a minute, I got an idea.
All right, this is the kind of shit people be spreading stories about. Like, yeah, what happened in Cauldron?
Generations later, they'll be talking about this
Right.
day. We like, I remember back in the day when in time something like the exact date for today. It's kind of like an event.
Day of Reckoning.
Mm-hmm. The day when the Eye attacked Orbis, returned.
What the fuck is it? Cone shaped.
That shit will grapple too. Like if that bird tries to get fly, like just choke him, like chokehold and shit.
Clash of the Titans.
All right,
They rolling low. This is gonna be a long battle. Yo, I got like that song in my head, like from Shadow Colossus. The Clash of the Titans.
Sorry, Air Monolith. Well, that's your creature. You can go ahead and I'll let you roll for its attacks.
Anybody wants to play that creature? Sino, since you don't have to play other creatures, you can play that. You can play that elemental if you want.
Yeah, sure.
All right, there you go. His attack bonus is 1d20 plus 34. and the damage is AD6 plus 15. That's your creature now.
Jeez.
You do whatever you want with it.
Oh, I have to fix its feet.
Even kill it. No, I didn't say that.
Because it's got more feats than that. Damn, I gotta fix its feet.
Oh, awesome blow, all that crap. I'm not. Regular attacks work fine. We don't want.
It's got alertness, blind fight, cleave, combat reflexes, dodge.
Who's that? The Rock?
Oh, it's dodge and its AC is up by 1. So its AC. Add another 1 to its AC. No, the monolith.
Oh, it got combat reflex too?
Yes.
Damn.
I didn't know that shit.
That shit is fucking making attacks
Attack
like
of
crazy.
Yeah.
This is
I could. Yo, Lewis, if that's the case, I could summon it. Because remember, the bird, it has wings. So when it's flying a certain direction, it's not like it can just move away. I could put it in a way where it's kind of like collide with the elemental and boom, opportunity. Boom, and then like 2 more attacks. Regular attacks. So I just would do something strategic like that. Yeah, that's 3 attacks right there. So. And this elemental, it could basically hover. He got perfect maneuverability to fly, Simon. And could fly a speed of up to 100 feet.
It's gonna improve initiative, improve natural attack, iron will, mobility, power attack, and spring attack.
Spring attack? What?
Damn.
Yo, that shit is a beast. That shit is a beast.
But because it's Pathfinder version, fucking, it's got more feats than that. Cause it's only got, shoot, how many feats it's supposed to have? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35. So it's supposed to have 18 feats. I count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 4 more feats that I need to pick out for it.
Remember, Lewis, when the rock is attacking, he gets -2 to attack and damage because the elemental has
it's airborne.
Yeah, airborne, right? Freaking that elemental is the master of the sky.
All right, I guess roll for the monolith. We'll roll for the monolith attack. I don't know if you have it at power attack or not.
No, it's up to Sino.
He says up to Zino.
If he wants to do a regular attack to see if he hits or not, then power attack. It gets 2 attacks, right, Lewis?
2 as a full attack, but it had a move, so it only gets 1.
All right.
Yeah, so we're gonna attack it first, see if we can hit. You said it was a D20 plus what?
34 plus 34.
Is it 34? Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
40 roll damage.
That shit was almost a 19. Oh, it hit? Nice. The damage is 86 plus 15. Those creatures, they both probably have a lot of HP. They're going to be there for a while. It's not like it's going to die that easily. 38, all right.
38, and it's got damage reduction 15, so...
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
all right.
Your elemental also has damage reduction 15 as well.
So the Chaos Rock took 23 damage.
Just
Look at the HP. It's like nothing. They're gonna be there for almost 10 minutes fighting, I think. They're gonna be there for a while. We'll probably be done with Orbis first.
What's its reach? 15-foot reach.
That was the attack of opportunity, right, Lewis? That Sino took?
No.
Yes.
Why would it have an attack of opportunity for what? It went first.
Because The bird flew into his
No, the freaking the monolith went first.
Oh, okay.
We went initiative.
Got it.
Yeah, it is damage reduction 15. Okay. Took 23 damage.
Yeah, the monolith has damage reduction 15 to everything.
Mm-hmm.
If it took 23 damage, I guess you have to reduce 15.
Well, the Chaos Rock goes, but I think it's got 15-foot reach, but the monolith has like 20-foot reach.
Does it provoke an attack opportunity or no?
So it's gonna, yeah, I think it's gonna provoke an attack.
Yes! Get ready to roll, final.
Mhm.
That shit. I think you could grapple too. You could grapple it. You do a lot of shit with it. Like wrestling, right? DDT, bro.
TDT. Power drive it.
Power driver, yeah. Do the wrestling finishing move, like the Wall of Jericho.
Really, it's like some Godzilla Mothra type shit right now.
Yeah.
Can I find its reach?
I'm gonna send you this link, Antonio. Just so you could have like that's actually that creature. So you can see like all the abilities that it has.
Okay.
It's a little augmented simply because Claudius used a rod to make it even bigger. But that's like the baseline. That's good. If anything, it's just us maybe like an extra +2 to hit or whatever.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it's colossal. That shit is 30-foot reach. Okay.
Yeah, because it's normally gargantuan, but not, right now it's colossal because of
Okay.
a magic feat that Claudius used.
So, okay, yeah, so it has to fly in closer to make its attack. Well, wait, hold up. Ooh, then.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Okay, that doesn't prevent it. Trying to see if it has. Yeah, I was trying to see if flyby attack. Oh. What's this one?
Remember, Lewis, that bird cannot stop flying mid-flight, so it's probably gonna like keep flying towards the elemental, unless it has a special feat that makes them like stop or something automatically. But the fly rules for like winged creatures is different than somebody that can magically fly.
Oh, shit. It does have that. Okay, so it uses one of its feet. It's flying. It just continues flying, yeah, towards the monolith as the monolith, reached out and hits it. It's, if it flies towards the monolith. This Chaos Rock got some, for such a colossal creature, it's got some crazy aerial maneuvers that it can pull off.
That's comical to even think about that. Like this giant chicken colossal it's doing like acrobatic shit.
That's just like, that's why nobody's been fucking with it. That shit dominating the skies.
Yeah, that shit got like monk levels.
All right, so
I got flyby attack too. I ain't scared.
what it does is it takes a -5 to its attacks. What's its attack bonus? So I gotta take off 2 because it's airborne. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the attack.
-2 attack because of air master.
3 plus what's the AC?
That shit was almost a 19. The AC is 32.
Yeah, it hit.
And remember, he gets -2 to attack because of air.
Oh, I know. It hit.
And he still hit? What the fuck is this base attack?
It hit, flying towards it. It hit, and it doesn't. It didn't provoke an attack of opportunity either.
What? Oh, you know what?
Yeah, this is
It hit. So it kicks in two of its abilities. Got kicked in. Dazing Assault and Greater Vital Strike.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
No wonder this shit is a Great Worm Slayer.
What's its main attack? Is it claws or bite? It's claw. Okay, so it does it with its claw. Greater Vital Strike is like 3 times the dice. Yeah, so it'd be. It's actually. So it'd be 8d8? Yeah, because Vital Strike would make it 4, 6, so it's 8d8 plus 16.
Yeah, that shit hit with a 1. It literally rolled a 3 -2 is a 1, and it still hit.
Now, I know the thing has 15 damage reduction.
Damage reduction 15, yeah, so -15 to that.
So,
Damn.
so 33
good.
damage.
Sick ass damage
You
reduction.
still got a lot of HP. You got the full HP of 450 minus whatever that is now. Look at the HP bar for your elemental. That shit's gonna be alive for a while, man. Don't worry. Be good.
Now, Dazing Assault kicks in, so I need it to make a Fortitude save. And since its Constitution was up by 4, it's an additional +2. So its Fortitude should be +20.
20.
Okay.
What'd you get? 26
20.
total.
Elementals are immune to stun.
Oh, I know they mean the stun.
Alright, I know they're immune to a whole bunch of shit.
Now, the question is, are they immune to being dazed?
I don't know. I don't know about that. But I know they're immune to a lot of other bullshit. Probably not days. I don't think. Not many people have immunity to days.
No, because being dazed causes you to unable to act. You can't take no act. Well, its claw went sliced into the monolith and dazed it for a round.
Damn.
Hopefully stay distracted. They're attacking the giant.
Like
That's what we want.
all your character saw was you saw this chaos rod. Its wings shimmering with prismatic colors, especially against the sunlight. So it looks like a rainbow that's slamming into like a fucking massive hurricane cloud up in the skies. And you just see this this rainbow light just strike, and its claw it slices into it with such force that it literally it was such force you could see the back of this humanoid form, the picture I showed you, you see the back, you see a burst of fucking cloud, just as if it just shoots out, as if something just shot out its back.
Damn.
And some of that elemental composition tries to, it forms back in, hence the damage reduction. But then it starts to slow down, and it slows down, and trying to reincorporate itself as much as it can. But the monolith itself, as its movements just stop. And so your characters, whoever's looking up, I mean, I know you're following the Lantern Archon, but whoever's looking up, you notice that shit. You notice like the monolith, like it fucking stopped. Like it was attempting to like make another attack, but like its movement suddenly slowed and then stopped as if it's like trying to regain its composure.
This is why. This is why the Rock cannot be spared.
Yo, imagine if it was like a civilian, right? It was instant death.
This is why it can't be spared.
Right. That's why this Chaos Rock was chilling on this mountain. Nobody fucking with it. And here comes Orbis like, what can I do to take my revenge? Oh, yeah. That's why he fuck with, I mean, Orbis is insane at this point, obviously, so.
Ooh.
Not that insane. He looked like
he grapple, and then I just shoot the fuck out of it. Okay.
But okay, so that was the exchange you saw, and that's most likely the exchange you're gonna continue seeing.
That monolith served its purpose. It's keeping Cauldron safe for the time being. It's being like the shield.
Actually, it was a flyby attack, so it wasn't even like it made that claw attack. Like it flew by the monolith and just like its whole claw just like went across it, like
a flyby shooting.
Damn.
And then
I want that bird to pet.
and it's flies by and circles. It's circling its way around to. Actually, no, it does a wing over. Fucking it 180 degree. This fucking thing. Like I said, this Chaos Rock has had its time to to learn to fly better in the fucking skies than an average Chaos Rock. Now we understand why people consider it fucking sacred. Like,
ain't nobody can fuck with it.
Zion doesn't consider it sacred. He considers it.
Zion's just like, this thing has just been around a long time. Knows what the fuck it's doing. But to commoners and other people, they're like, this magnificent creature has to be blessed.
Clearly, God is letting it do this reckless stuff.
I mean, but then again, who says they're entirely wrong? It is very possible that it is the way. It is very possible that it is the way it is because Uteo probably blessed it, and
looking at
can't rule that out. Plus, Uteo is a true neutral deity, so.
I don't give a shit.
Right, it's not like it's gonna, there's no reason for him to like step in. Chaos Rock is doing what it's doing.
See, and that's what makes the gods a problem. Like, you just do this, and you're like, well, that's just it. Whoever dies, dies. Like, I think
that fucking Drago from fucking Rocky mentality. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Like, true neutral is the worst. At least have some sort of stance. Jesus.
Well, it's possible Uteo's not even aware. I mean, deities aren't omniscient either. The greater ones will seem like they're omniscient, but at least they'll make their believers think they're omniscient. But like, in reality, they're not omniscient. So it's possible. It's possible that he may not even be aware of this right now. Because I mean, I guess for those with knowledge, religion, assuming this creature is an aspect of Uteo, or at least a blessing, or at least a sacred creature, or at least a creature that's sacred to religion, and Uteo has been watching over it. You characters know it's not going to take kindly to somebody manipulating it. So.
Somebody get this god on the phone.
It's like, yo, get this guy on the phone.
Just get this guy on the phone because somebody being wild right now.
Well, if anything, the guys should get pissed over Orbius for, mind controlling it. People are just basically defending themselves from
Right.
Yeah.
That's your
Mad at the bird.
You
Like,
should have kept your pet in the leech. I would have been like, Utel, listen, nothing personal, but you should have kept your bird in the leech. You coming in my territory? Now it's Turkey.
Meanwhile, okay.
Darth Vader Thanksgiving.
So meanwhile, the Lantern, your characters follow the Lantern Archon, and your characters follow the Lantern Archon, and you're actually moving as fast as the Lantern Archon can fly because everybody's hasted. So you're able to like get to where it leads you pretty quickly. You move your 120 feet, but it was only 100 feet that you had to go down, this section of this section of Lantern Street where Orbis actually he comes into view. He comes into view as he blasts through a building with a disintegration ray. Like you just see a section of a building, like a perfect fucking square, just come out, and then actually he's so big, he's so huge, he can't even because he's bigger in size, he can't even fit through the 10-foot fucking square as he used to before. He would just have to squeeze very slightly just to get through it. Not this time. This time is his body's massive, can't go through it, but he doesn't need to. His strength alone he was able to just burst through it.
How many?
Destroying homes for no.
So he's just all this debris fucking flies out.
How many rays can he shoot per round? How many?
He can shoot them all. Thing is that he can only shoot. Yeah. What do you think Beholder's a fucking scary?
But only from one side.
But it's only from certain angle. Like in a particular angle, they can shoot up to 3.
Okay, that's what I'm. Okay, good.
So they say, one of the best ways to handle a Beholder is there's two ways of handling Beholder. Everybody's in the same arc, so that it can only shoot 3.
In that area, yeah. So surrounding people is a good idea.
Or if you have enough people, you just surround the Beholder because it can only.
Well, if you surround it, then now it's gonna
actually no. Yeah, no, you don't want to surround it because
you want to get people who don't need to rely on magic and fight in its central eye up close.
Right, and you don't want to. That's right. I remember now. You don't want to surround it because if you do, then. Instead of 3 eye rays being split between 5 or 6 characters, now it can just shoot all 3 eye rays per character.
And it could, I could just want to get that has a confusion ray, doesn't it?
There's a confusion ray. Yep.
So that's a problem because now it could do crowd control. So you don't want to spread out like that.
There's a charm, a confusion, a stone, a negative energy,
the charm one and the fucking
a sleep. There's a sleep one.
Sleep probably more powerful than the spell.
There's a paralyzation. There's a whole monster one. There's disintegrate. There's telekinesis, and their supernatural abilities. These aren't spell-like abilities, so no amount of spell resistance is going to matter. And since they don't count as spells, anything that protects you against spells or spell effects or spell-like abilities is not going to protect you from these rays either.
But ray
deflection will work because it's their ray attacks.
Right.
But yeah, you see him come out, and I'd say he's about 15 feet up in the air from the ground. Jeez. And it obviously doesn't see your characters because you're invisible. And you weren't sure if he could see invisibility, but the fact that he didn't notice your group at all means yeah, it did. Although
reminding you something, he probably got.
Although it's not exactly like your character's a stealthing.
When we get closer, yeah, we see him.
How far can these rays
Even if we're
go?
not Lewis, even if we're not stealthing, remember there's a lot of chaos and mayhem. A lot of people.
No, no, I know. No, I know. I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting the modifiers for that.
It should be like a -20 penalty.
But your characters are within 20 feet of him at this moment, and an actively invisible creature can be sensed, especially if they're within 30 feet. But he's got to get a high enough perception check.
No way we're getting that close.
It's not that he'll know exactly where you're at. He'll just be, if he succeeds, he'll be aware that there's invisible creatures around. Something will clue him off that, like, hold on, like his senses will clue him off that, like, okay, something's here, I just can't see it, or a group of people are here, I just can't see them. It's like that anime shit where it's like, you know, that little. Where they do that freeze frame where they sense something. They're like, and you're like, yo, these motherfuckers in anime got like plus 80 perception. Every single one of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I wish they made that like fucking more unique in anime. Well, it's usually because they have high perception in something. Probably because they sense somebody's ki or Ryatsu or whatever the fuck. But these motherfuckers. Well, Naruto, it happens a lot in Naruto. If somebody's hiding, but these motherfuckers are like, it's a matter of like, yo, how good is this guy's perception? And all of a sudden, like, I know you're over there.
Naruto ended up with the highest amount of ranks of perception. That guy could sense your evil intent.
That's what I'm saying.
Your evil intent from miles away.
His senses are the most ridiculous. You can't hide from that shit. Not unless you somehow got some kind of ability to like hide. You would have to be able to hide your chakra somehow.
No, not even, because remember
sense.
Remember in the end,
oh, that's right. It's evil. That's right. He said he could. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. He could sense evil.
Yeah, this dude did a.
He could sense evil intent, so he's got to detect evil.
Yeah, because what's it called?
They made him
Madara
he's the paladin of the fucking.
when Madara absorbed he was in his final form or whatever. He had the 9 path shit going on. He did his cheesy ass jutsu called Limbo, where basically he creates a double of himself, but he doesn't exist like in reality. He exists in like
he creates like shadow versions of himself from on another plane of existence that's coterminous with.
Yeah. And the only person, and even Sasuke wasn't able to see it. Sasuke wasn't able to see it because he couldn't, because this guy wasn't no longer there, so he didn't have a chakra system to see with the Sharingan. But Naruto could still fight him because he had.
They both were able to. Because I'm on that episode right now. I just finished watching it because Carrie's been watching it. Sasuke can see it. He can physically see it. I think the problem is he can't physically attack them.
Oh, okay.
He can see him, but he can't do anything about it. Naruto can't visually see them. He just senses them, but he can physically. He can physically interact with them. Yeah, I think because he has sage. He uses sage art.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was it. Yeah, he had one of them. Then he came out with 4. Then he sent like 4 of them after him. But I remember because it was like, oh, he senses evil, and he could sense the evil intent. I was like, yeah, this guy got to detect evil basically. So you would have to be able to hide. Even so, like hiding your chakra wouldn't be enough. You'd have to hide like your fucking mind itself, your intent. You'd have to be part of the fucking Ino's fucking clan to like even. But then you're using chakra to like hide your evil intent. So he's just gonna sense your chakra. So you can sense chakra. You can't hide from him. You're fucked.
Yeah, because you can still sense chakra too.
But anyway, oh shit, it's already 1:40. Anyway, so yeah, Orbis is there. And so your characters can roll initiative.
20 feet is really close. Like, I don't know if before we got that far, Dino asked, how far can these rays go? Like, what's their distance? He has
Yeah, 150 feet.
Okay.
Wait, the rays. I think the rays
Like, yeah.
are 150 feet. Let me look. Fuck, where is it? Eye rays. Yeah, 150 feet.
Whoa.
They got a good
Each
distance
race
on
100
them.
Each race 150 feet?
They got a good range on them.
Damn, son.
What the heck, yo?
Yo, Bo.
Better get cover, yo. Get
Stay
cover.
150 feet away.
Dragons, beholders, and mind flayers. Those are the iconic fucking D&D monsters. They don't fuck around with them. They make sure they stat them up good.
Yeah, son.
But yeah. I had to roll to see if he. I gotta check.
Should we surprise him?
I gotta check to see if he's surprised. But your characters can roll initiative.
So we could get a surprise round on him, hopefully.
It's possible. If my perception roll isn't good enough, then you guys got a surprise round on him.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Because it was a situation where like your characters are following the Lantern Archon, and like he came into view. He came into view. It's not like you snuck up on him, but basically you guys bumped into each other. But like you're aware of him. It's a matter of like I got to see if he's aware of your character. If he's not, then you guys got a surprise round.
All right, so make him roll a perception check against Claudius.
Damn.
You know his ass has high ass stealth.
Well, if you're moving full speed, he does. I gotta moving full speed at minus 20.
Even with minus 20, Claudius still gets like a plus 30. Like plus 50.
No, I know how much he has.
Yeah, that dude is good at stealthing, man. Dude's like a ninja.
I see this guy's perception, so I know it's maxed out.
Yeah, all those eyes. Oh, that shit was almost a 1.
Okay, so he got I got a 49 for his perception.
Jeez. Fucking Christ.
That's pretty crazy.
And that's just me rolling low. Because I rolled a 7.
How you roll 7? Right? I see a 10.
That's me.
No, I did.
Oh,
I did a GM roll where it rolls, but nobody else can see it.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't even know you could do that.
Unless you... Yeah, nobody else can see it. Only the GM can see it. But, alright. Until next time.
On D&D.
You got these 2 fucking colossal beasts fighting Orbis. And Orbis also, like, you notice as he came out, he's looking up. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's. I keep saying he.
I have to fucking run.
They, because it's got little fucking. Orbis is It's not like everything is looking up. Like you see some of his eye stalks, like looking straight up, and perceiving the situation up there, and with the other eye stalks looking around on the ground level. And his anti-magic ray is, at the moment, it's not in your direction, luckily, because he could have came out like and looked downward towards your eye, and it would have been. But
60 foot for the cone is 60 foot for the anti-magic ray, right? 60 foot. Or is it bigger now?
No, if it's just the anti-magic cone, it's a 150-foot cone.
Oh, that shit got increased too?
No, it's always been 150 feet for beholders.
I thought you said it was 60-foot cone for anti-magic. It's always 150? Wow, damn. All right. Oh, damn well, I'm not
anti-magic cone is 150-foot cone. Yeah. Yeah, so if he had came out and was looking in your character's direction as he came out with the central eye,
I
The
think
whole party would have been caught in that shit. Your characters,
I think I specifically said my character's not getting within 300 feet close to that beholder. So if they could have kept moving, and I would have been like, whoop, let me have this.
so I guess the thing is that you better hope his perception didn't pass, because if it did, which I'm pretty sure it has.
Oh, I see what you're describing it as this, that I didn't know that the beholder was there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I've said it twice earlier. I was like, your characters were following. Yeah, your characters were following the Lantern Archon. Lantern was like, I'm leading you there. So your group is together, hasted. You're rushing after the Lantern Archon, and like, fucking Orbis came busting out of a nearby building, just like I said, your characters bumped. Yeah, the two groups bumped into each other.
Got it. It's not like they saw each other from like 100, 200
Right, yeah, no. I mean, you guys are in a city. There's a lot of in a city that's been torn apart. So there's a lot of, there's a lot of cover, a lot of,
They have a party here with very high wisdom and intelligence, combined, collectively combined. Sure, I get. That's gonna be interesting then, because it's gonna be like who won the initiative then. Because if we're not surprised, or he's not surprised, gotta win that initiative.
That's true. If he does sense, then it's gonna be
if he wins that initiative, it's like.
He somehow his initiative is gonna be his turn is gonna be the turn where his eye ray is gonna be like, all right, something over there, and it's just like.
Oh, but later, at least we don't gotta teleport you in here though. But I think the rest of the party is probably gonna teleport out. Is that
right?
You and Messor will stay here, and I think I'm gonna teleport the rest of the party away from
you. Like put us like here.
Yeah, like the roof somewhere, yo. Like, let me see. So it's Sino, Claudius, and Cynthia is probably gonna be up there. We're gonna teleport up there.
See if I can stay, because I can. If I stay 160 feet away from him, that
we'll provide support from up there, dudes. You guys are not
in spirit.
Yo, this is gonna be interesting with Messor though, because Messor is like supernatural, this and that. With that anti-magic field shit on him, he's gonna feel like a regular mortal. He's like, what the fuck happened to my powers? I feel like a regular human being again. Why is my fist only doing 2d6 damage? What happened to that 26? But Latham is still gonna be Latham, because even in the anti-magic field, that dude is still a beast. Magic doesn't really change him much.
Not much. I mean, I lose some things, but most of my class abilities and shit. As far as night side, the night half,
this shit is gonna be tricky because even if I summon creatures, that motherfucker all you gotta do is put his anti-magic ray.
And poof,
all that shit disappears temporarily. So it's like, man, I really gotta think. Gotta think how to approach this shit. It's gonna be a fun fight.
It's gonna be interesting. Yes, interesting indeed. Alrighty. Till Thursday.
Thursday?
Alright, man. Thursday.
Alright, man. Hopefully we call make it, man.
Right. Alright. Go.
Peace.